How's it going, everyone? My name is Chris, and welcome back to the F123 My Team mode. And today we're going on to the Japanese Grand Prix. The last race was the Singapore Grand Prix. It went really, really well. We started on pole, led almost the whole race. But in the end, we ended up getting our fourth win of the season, fourth career win as well. Our sixth podium of the season. And only the second driver this season as well to go back-to-back. Leclerc did it in Australia and Baku. We did it in Italy and Singapore. And we're getting to that point now where we're getting to like the last stretch of the season where it's actually good for me. Japan is iffy. Japan is iffy, but not sure about Qatar, Coda, Mexico, Brazil. Yes, Vegas, don't know. Abu Dhabi. We have a lot of success in Abu Dhabi. If we don't win, then we don't win. If we do win, then we do win. I don't know what to say, but it's looking pretty tight up here in the front though for this championship. So it was not a good race for a multitude of drivers. Russell DNF'd really early on in the race. Hamilton and Verstappen, they did not have good qualifying position. Or actually, Hamilton had a good qualifying position. He just fell down the order, and Max didn't have a good qualifying position. But he was able to salvage a P6. I almost said P5. That was last race. But he managed to salvage a P6 out of that. But with Leclerc finishing P2, it lost a good amount of points to Leclerc, though, which sucks for them. And it really, really does. But there's still enough time. We're in the final 7 races of the season. Anything can happen at this point. And we're actually catching up to where the real FF1 is at right now, where they're going into Coda. We're just going into Japan today. So yeah, but here, this is we'll take a look at the driver standings without the season results, that is. Charles Leclerc maintains his championship lead now by 23 over Sergio Perez, who is second, and 23 over George Russell, who's in third. We are fourth, 26 back. Hamilton in fifth, 29 back, and Verstappen in 6th, 32 back. I'm pretty sure that's what that is. Yeah, 32 back. So, still within a race between the top 6, but something catastrophic has to happen to Leclerc in order to get Perez, Russell, myself, Hamilton, and Verstappen a run for the title, pretty much, or a run for the championship lead over Leclerc, because Leclerc might win the championship this season, even though his teammate has suffered, but he hasn't. So I don't really know what to say. But then you got Carlos Sainz at P7, who actually got a podium as well. Ferrari got a double podium in Singapore, just like they did back in the Netherlands, and I think even earlier in the year as well at some point. Or actually, no. You know, they didn't. They just started doing it recently. Weird. But yeah, Sainz is in P7. Alonso 8th, Norris 9th, Piastri in 10th, Stroll 11th, Gasly 12th, Ocon 13th, Bottas 14th, Madison 15th, and Alexander Albon 16th. Those are the drivers that have scored a point. With 7 races left, we still have Nico Hülkenberg, Yuki Tsunoda, Zhou Guanyu, Logan Sargent, Nick DeVries, and Liam Lawson that have yet to score a single point, which I still think it'll happen. I still genuinely believe it'll still happen that these guys will still score a point. Maybe not Liam and Nick, but I do see Logan, Joe, Yuki, and Hülkenberg still scoring a point. There's no way we can end the season with more than like 1 or 2 drivers not scoring a point by year's end. If that's the case, then we would have broken a record in this whole My Team scenario. And that in Teo, 7 drivers, holy shit. But he didn't even complete the rest of the season. So, can't really say much on that. But over the constructor side, it's getting tight over there. So Ferrari really has closed the gap over the past couple of races by closing back in on Red Bull and Mercedes. But Mercedes still leads the Constructors' Championship by now 3 points over Red Bull in second. Ferrari is in third. They are really, really close now, having only been almost 100 points out before Italy, or I think before Italy and Dutch, and now they're 33 back from Mercedes. It's insane the amount of progress they've made. But they're back in the fight. We're P4 still a ways off. We're still 213 points back from them. We have half the points that Mercedes has. But we're in P4. McLaren is in 5th. Aston Martin is 6th. Aston is 1 point behind McLaren, so that could be really big for them. Alpine 7th, Alfa Romeo 8th, Haas 9th, Williams 10th, and AlphaTauri in 11th. So that's what it's looking like now. We were really, really close to getting to Team Acclaim 15 to where we can get another secondary sponsor, which will definitely help us out in the long run. And today, I am going to go on ahead, and since we're going into Japan today, I'm obviously not going to do this yet, but I'm going to take a massive amount of grip penalties today because every single one of these is going to be brand new, and that even includes the gearbox, which is at 53%. There's something else up here that's like pretty worn out. I think it's the MGUH. Yeah, MGUH. And I want to try to maybe save a little bit of the ICE and MGUK for like the last bit of the season if they decide to, you know, shit out, which they might. But I'll keep them on for like practice and qualifying and stuff like that. So yeah, over on the R&D side of things, Red Bull still leads that. Ferrari's really climbed back into the frame. They've closed the gap now. Aston and Mercedes are pretty close behind too. And you got quite a distance to Alpine, Haas, Williams, ourselves, AlphaTauri, and Alfa Romeo. So, oh, and we got enough money to get the sponsor relations, so we'll have a 10%, so we'll get a claim improved by 10%, so it'll be good. And then I think that'll pretty much be it. And then we got to figure out what the regulation changes are going to be because we still don't know what that is yet. But we'll find out. We'll find out. So short week going up to Japan, from Singapore to Japan. So obviously we took like a week off, or we didn't take a week off. Just back-to-back races. So yeah, hopefully y'all are excited and ready for this. So let's go ahead and advance through time. A second driver performance review for Liam. We get the wing mirrors.
Okay,
we get the front wing flap profile, which is really, really good, which should help us out dramatically in aerodynamics. We got both of those in. We've passed AlphaTauri there. We've closed in on Williams. We don't have the money, but I'm going to try to get enough resource points to get both of these at the same time. And then drag reduction. Actually, I should probably go for drag reduction. I might go for drag reduction before I end up going for front and the rear downforce, but we'll have to wait and see how all that goes. But close the gap back in on Alpine, Haas, and Williams, so that's very, very good, and I like to see that. So skip this because we don't really need to deal with that. And now it's the Japanese Grand Prix race weekend, so I'm going to go on ahead, hop on the race weekend, do practice and do qualifying. I mean, all of you guys in the race, starting last, obviously.
Okay, I need your attention. The tech regulations are changing. There's a risk some of our hard work will be undone, so we need to mitigate it. As soon as you can, I want you to look at the developments we have and tell us what areas you want to invest in protecting.
Well, we now have new regulations, and I actually decided to keep this recording going before I went into practice and qualifying because I had a feeling we were going to get this. So let's see what's going to be taken into effect. So messages, weekend preview. We have this, obviously. So it seems like it's going to be a rainy-ass qualifying, so that's going to be fun to deal with. So let's see what's... Okay. Yeah. Didn't I fucking predict this? Aerodynamics and durability. Okay, so we can't make any... We can't really do anything that we want to do on aerodynamics. Fuck. And McLaren's actually passed Red Bull. Holy shit. Well... So aero and durability are basically being affected by the regulations, so I can't even attempt to get the front wing gurney flap or the floor fences or the rear wing upper flaps. So basically that's got to wait till season 2. And basically what I have on durability is not a whole lot. It's like, what, 4 things? And this is going to be coming in at some point. So... nothing for durability, but that allows us to pay attention to the chassis more, so that actually kind of helps us out. And here I thought I was going to be in the dirt with this. I am going to be in the dirt. I am going to suffer, though, with the aerodynamics because we really haven't made as many upgrades as I would have liked. I mean, we've made some, but it's not like a whole lot like I would have liked to get. But either way, we got the new regulations. We got 10 weeks remaining to get them all. So we're just going to pretty much save up as much resource points as possible. Get that stuff. And then whenever whatever stuff we have left over that we can use for power or the chassis, we'll go on ahead and do that. But yeah, so I don't know how well it, it'll go, but hopefully in season 2 we'll be okay and we can make some upgrades to the car more frequently on Aero than this season. So I think we will, though. I'm pretty sure we will. So just got to think about that. We can do it. It'll be fine. I know that.
The beloved Suzuka had a couple of unplanned years away from the calendar, but it's now back where it belongs, at the heart of the Formula One season. Welcome along to the Japanese Grand Prix. We're southwest of the city of Nagoya today at the unique figure-of-8 Suzuka circuit. 3.6 miles and 18 corners make up a lap here, with average speeds approaching 136 miles per hour. DRS will be available, of course, into the potential passing opportunity at turn 1, although the best place for overtaking will be through 130R and into the final chicane. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. It's Carlos Sainz in pole position, with Charles Leclerc alongside. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Oscar Piastri, Russell, Perez, Verstappen, Norris, Fernando Alonso, Ocon, Gasly, Bottas, Albon, Stroll, Magnussen, Hulkenberg, Tsunoda, Hamilton, Joe, Sargent, Liam Lawson, De Vries, and Smith. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track. Anthony Davidson is alongside me, as usual, for today's race. The last few races have been a bit rough for them, unable to get a clean run. That's got to have some effect on their confidence, surely.
Certainly confidence is an important factor. And every time you're involved in an incident, it's not just the car you damage, but that confidence as well. But all the top racing drivers are able to tune that out when the race gets underway and focus on the job at hand.
All right, so rolling off last, unfortunately. However, it's because of grip penalties that we're taking for the new parts that we have put in for basically every single engine component. So yeah, that's kind of what the gist of it is. Why we're starting back here. So, and the other thing too is I forgot that this is our engine supplier's home race. I completely forgot that we had Honda engines, but hey, sometimes you just kind of forget. But hopefully they don't take too much offense to that. But maybe not maybe, but we'll try to get a good result for them today. Red Bull will obviously try to get a good result for them today as well. So will AlphaTauri, I have to imagine. So we'll have to wait and see on that. But take a look at the race strategy here today. Looks like it's going to be a soft to medium kind of strategy. We didn't use a single set of softs to the best of my knowledge at all. Maybe in like free practice 2 and 3, my AI driver did, because I didn't in my sessions. So I'm guessing he did. I have no idea. God, I don't want 3 laps of fuel in the car. Jesus, hell on earth. I don't need that much. But yeah, so I think we'll have a good race today. We should have a good race today. Soft to medium. Hopefully it don't rain towards the end, and hopefully it'll be smooth sailing from here on out. So hopefully it'll be a good race. Japan is kind of one of those tracks where you kind of just don't know what's gonna happen like anytime you come here, because I swear to God, from like all the times I ran it in F1 2020. It was always different, and I had to work harder, it seems, as the season went on. And that's not a big issue or whatever. But then I realized it in F1 2021, and I realized it in F1 2020, or not 2022, but in F1 22. And I can kind of see it here, but at the same time, it's like I can get to grips with the track, and I ran in the wets mainly all weekend long. First practice, wet. Qualifying, all wet. Still made it into Q3 somehow. But yeah. So hopefully we'll have a good race today. I don't know what's going to happen to the championship. Leclerc might just run away with it today. But that depends on what everyone else does. So let's go on ahead and jump into this race and let us see what's going to happen, because I have no freaking idea what's going to happen at all. You know, now that I'm back here, I can actually see Nick, and I can say hi to Nick and talk his ear off, because I used to do that and I get to do it again. So, yay. It's a nice sunny day out as well today, so we'll kind of see how the tires play out and how the tire strategy will be. Because maybe the track might be really, really hot to the point where the tires just die. And there have been times where that just happens. Oh boy. It is not looking good up here for Ocon. And not only just Ocon, but a lot of these guys back here. Oh boy. Well, I was trying to get around Joe. It almost got him, but
that start was okay. Now stay alert.
It's okay.
Threats around you.
Follow in behind him, and we'll get him on the straight. Maybe this one. Come on, engine. Oh my god. How did I manage that? Holy shit. That really shouldn't have worked, but it did. Alright. Gotta settle in. And go right after Sonoda. Whew. That was a nice move, though. I'm not gonna lie. I think I might do the same thing here again to Sonoda. Yep. 2 for 1. 2 for 1.
It looks so easy.
3. Little bit of a tap. We're good though. We're okay. Get around Hulkenberg.
Okay, DRS will be enabled this lap. You can use
We got
it when you're
DRS
within 1
too,
second
so
of the
that'll
car
help when we
ahead
get to the DRS
zone.
straight. I have not ran this track on dry,
The
so
car behind started to drop back.
this
With
is
the gap
all
beginning to form.
new
Let's
to
make
me,
the most
pretty
of it.
much. Or I'm learning, pretty much. Oh! Oh, I did not mean to do that. I really did not mean to do that. Holy shit. Woohoo! We got the pass done, but I didn't mean to do that. Sorry, Sergeant. Holy shit. Jesus, good Lord almighty, dude. And I begin to tell you how close that was to fucking damage. Oof. Still got a train of cars ahead of us. Big train, big train. Making moves up there. That might not work. Or it may work. Who knows? I guess it did. Alpine made a move on the Alpha. Good job, whoever that was. I can't tell from back here. Ooh, another dive. I did not mean to do that again. God damn it, I'm sorry. I'm really not trying to attempt these dives. They just, sometimes the brakes are just like, wait, what, I'm supposed to work? And then they just work at the last second. That Alpha's slow up there, and we're catching Magnussen here. Try to pull out for a second, pull back in. Little tap. Had to make sure there wasn't any damage. Went to the inside. And there we go, we got the spot. Now we gotta go after Stroll here. Stroll, Bottas, and the 2 Alpines. I think that might be a Williams up there. I could be fucking... No, that's... Yeah, that is a Williams up there, ahead of one of the Alpines. I can't tell who that Alpine is, but... The Williams of Albon's up there. Reason why? No, it's because Sergeant's back here. And yeah, Bottas is struggling. There goes Stroll on Bottas. Oh, God. Woo-hoo. Damn, Stroll blocked it. Almost lost it through there. Holy, or at the exit of that.
Move. Good job.
At around one, can we get around the other? And on this straight, we can't. But I do think we can still pass Stroll here. Why? Because he's not Alonso, that's why. Alonso's actually racing in the points. And yeah, Ocon's the one trying to catch Albon and the Williams up there. While we're trying to catch Stroll. And I think it's going to happen. We will pass him eventually, I know that much. Slipstream really helped us out right there. There we go. Was able to get around him. Take the spot. Now we're up at a 12th. Now let's try to catch these two ahead. But we are closer to Ocon, so we should be able to get DRS down the main straight if we stay just within this range. We don't gotta worry about Stroll as much. Gotta really lift out of there. Because the car just decided to fucking go do whatever it wanted to do. And we're nearing our pit window. What's crazy is we're actually catching a McLaren up in front. I don't know who that might be, but they are struggling. And I might actually get Ocon before 130R. Oh yeah, I forgot we have a Honda engine, so we have immaculate speed. Oh yeah!
Okay, good work. Great pass.
That was a nice ass pass, boy. And now we might not be able to get Albon on this straight,
You're
but
around a second faster than the car ahead. Keep this up.
I can at least say I tried to get to him after getting Ocon. But I know for a fact I can get Albon here. I can get Albino. Albon might either be right before 130R, or we might get him in the DRS straight, and I'm not too sure which one I want to do. We actually are close to him. He got really good pace, but yeah, I'll back off a little bit. Have him dart to the inside. Or the racing line, rather. And there we go. Right up into P10, so we're in the point paying position.
In this lap.
And Sainz is who pitted. And Norris is the one that's not on the pace.
0 seconds.
But his teammate Oscar is really on the pace. And the other McLaren. So the funny thing is we're catching Norris, but I got to pit. He might need to pit as well. Like on this lap, that is. I don't think it would be next lap. I don't think. Probably have to be this lap. But we'll see what he does. Yeah, we closed the gap on him by a lot. Oh, he's coming in with us. Okay. There we go. Who else came in? Ocon and Albon. Okay. So Perez is actually going on to the hards. He might actually struggle on that. Depends how badly it'll actually end up.
Okay, mate, that's it. Go, go, go.
So we won't get out ahead of Norris, but
faster than we were expecting.
we do get out ahead of everyone else.
Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tires.
For whatever reason, the car just did not want to go. It just said, fuck it to going. I didn't even realize, but Albon got out ahead of Ocon, and he's actually slowing Ocon down because of it too. Holy. Sainz just put in the new fastest lap of the race. Really caught up to Norris here.
Liam's coming in for his stop now.
Alright, so that might be the last bit of drivers then. Wow, purple sector 3. Still out ahead of Stroll though.
Okay, push, push. Gap to the car behind. 2.0 seconds.
I don't know what Norris was doing, but he slowed down a fucking lot though. What is going on with Lando? Like, I have no idea what's wrong with him. I just have to pass him and get it done and over with. Up here in the fucking hairpin. There we go. I didn't want to pass him there, but it's like he is slow as hell. We're back at the points. So, point paying position, or points paying position. So it all works out. I did not shift down another gear. I don't know why I didn't do that. But now, he gets immaculate speed because he's got the slipstream off of us. I was like, he tried to make a pass there, and it did not work. Leclerc just locked up in front of Gasly. Oh, shit. Could have pushed Gasly down to block off Lando's run. I'm shocked that Gasly didn't spin out from that. And he may have damage. I'm not too sure. Don't quote me on that. But we got Gasly. And now we got the slow Ferrari of Leclerc with issues of some sorts, kind of like Lando. And we should be able to pass him pretty easily. And then maybe we'll be able to go run down Verstappen. Maybe. I have no idea, though. Like I said, don't quote me on that. I thought about it, and then I was just like, nah. Too risky. Then again, you might be asking, but you did it to Norris and a boatload of other people, and it's like, well, I did it to Norris because he was slower than hell. And I've done it to other people, but it's not like I meant to do it. Like, literally, it's not like I meant to do that. But whatever issues Leclerc's got, that'll help us out. There we go.
Nice work, mate. That brings you up a place.
Had to kind of dip the tires off the track a little bit, but you know what? We got it. And I was going to hold off to the DRS. Got as close to the pit wall as possible. Back up. There, and yeah, I feel like the ESTA section on this game is so much more better than it was in 22. All thanks to the handling model, with it being improved and everything. Damn, Gasly's about to pass Leclerc. Leclerc's not having a good race today. Oh shit, this is not good for him in the championship either.
Okay, so the gap to the car ahead, 3.1 seconds.
Like, this really ain't good. He's still fighting him too. We'll see if we can run down Max. It might be possible, or it might not be. I might just might be having false equivalences. Funny thing is, I'm getting quicker with my lap times, which is insane to think about. 10 laps to go. Fucking wrist and arm is hurting. And that's never a good sign. And my butt hurts too, so. Just like Singapore. Butt's starting to hurt. That don't mean my performance is gonna dip, it just means my butt and arm hurts and wrist hurt. Both of them, actually, both my wrists. Little bit of a jump ride there. I had fun. All right, I had fun on that ride. And I'm back to racing. Oh damn, Oscar's out.
Yellow flag.
He was up, I think, at the podium.
Okay,
Oh, there, he was there. Now he's gone. Now he's not. There we go. P6. Woo. Other spot for us, baby. Let's go. Gasly is slowly starting to catch us, but we should be fine. The wrath of Gasly will not be felt today. We are losing time to the guys ahead and losing time to Gasly behind, but I'm trying, though. My left leg is starting to give out already. Fucking hell. Thank you for giving him the speed boost game. Jesus Christ. If no one else was able to gain on me then, why is he able to, I'm sorry, but I'm just gonna block him. The dude literally gained so much time on me when I literally did nothing wrong to lose said time. Like, what the fuck, dude? This game right now, like, it didn't fucking last episode 2 with the fucking Leclerc. Like, I did everything the same fucking way I've been doing the whole race. And he just gained over, like, 2 seconds on me. Same thing with fucking Gasly here today.
Okay, no issues.
He's so stupid.
Keep taking care of them.
Literally nothing has changed. And he still gained all that time on me. And also, it's like, I have no idea why I'm losing time to the Red Bulls ahead. Because everything I'm doing has been the exact same. So the fact that I lost time to the Red Bulls and now losing time to Gasly is insane to me. There's no damage. None at all. None. Tires are fine. What the fuck? I'm holding this position. Like, I'm not losing it. I've held this position for way too fucking long. And god damn it, I've earned this position. Yeah, I don't know how all the guys behind Gasly are now able to catch us. And I still don't understand how Gasly has this magnificent fucking run. And, like, none of this is making any sense to me. I was legit fine. What happened? No. Just no. I'm not losing this spot. It's not happening.
Okay, gap to the car ahead is 9.5 seconds.
It's just so dumb. So stupid. Held this spot for so long. Was literally in a league of my own at Gasly's pitting. Jesus Christ, dude. It's so fucking stupid. I'm gonna block these guys, like, down the entire front straight away. I do not care, like any bit in the slightest.
There's been an incident on track, but officials aren't looking to push for a safety car right now. Just be careful.
He had a run on the outside. I went to go block it, and I hit him. Sorry. Oh, look at that. I have the time back.
Just
Yay.
2 laps of fuel remaining now. Our gap to the car in front is 12.6 seconds.
Oh, it should have been in the fucking first place. With me and the guys behind. Fuck you. This game really is trying its absolute hardest to, like, make sure that this race is just fucking difficult for no reason. It was fucking fine. Like, there's no reason to make it difficult. Fucking difficulty level just spiked up for no reason at all. Leclerc's now past Norris. Holy hell. My car's not even damaged. The tires are now at the point of no return, pretty much. But we got 2 to go. Let's just finish out these last 2 laps. And yeah, Ocon P8 now. Nice. And am I really about to run out of fucking fuel? Yes, because it just went yellow. Okay. Fun times. Is that why I've been slow? Is because my fuel, for some reason, makes me slower? Is that what I'm getting at? Because if so, that's stupid as shit. Alright. Final lap. Leclerc's gained the time back somehow, but like I said before, done nothing wrong. There's literally no reason for them to come catch me. Nothing has changed. I still have the same pace as before. And they just gain all this time. They gain all this like random fucking time on me. I don't know what else to do. I am about to run out of fucking fuel though. Sainz wins it. I think it's his first one of the season actually. And again, I'm gonna block Leclerc because I'm not losing. I'm not losing my position. It's just stupid how I would lose it, and I'm out of fuel too. Clearly, because I'm in low fuel mode. Low fuel mode. And there we go. A very well-deserved P6. Jesus. That was stupidly fucking difficult.
Pick up rubber and bring it home.
That no reason being that difficult. I was so fine. And then the game just ramped everything up to 11. But we went from last to 6th. I'll take it. Deserved, by the way.
So another excellent win from Ferrari. Tell me, Ant, how do they manage to achieve this win?
I feel like consistency was probably the key today. There's being quick, and then there's being quick lap after lap after lap. If you can do that, you can capitalise on other people's errors without making many of your own. And that's an approach that can push you a long way up the field.
Looking at the podium, you can see that red suit familiar to fans across the globe. A world-class win for a world-class team. Ferrari, do it again.
All right, well, it was a good race, minus being slow for no reason at the end, or towards the end, rather. But yeah, all in all, good race. Congratulations to Sainz on the win, his first win of the season. Russell on the P2. Alonso finally gets on the podium in a P3. In all honesty, he should have gotten on the podium, like, first race of the season. So, I don't know why we had to wait till now for that to happen, but hey, what can you do? Sergio Perez P4, Max P5. We finished at P6. Leclerc 7th, Ocon 8th, Stroll 9th, and Alexander Albon scores his 3rd point of the season in P10. So, congratulations to him. Hamilton's going to take a big hit points because he lost out to Leclerc he lost out to Leclerc, myself, Verstappen, Perez, and Russell. So, that's going to hurt him in the championship. Then you got Bottas 12th, Tsunoda and Hulkenberg and Sargent came close yet again to points. Got Gasly finishing down to 16th, Joe 17th, Lawson up to 18th, Norris finished in 19th, Madison in 20th, De Vries in 21st, and Oscar Piastri in 22nd. I think this is the first race in a while where McLaren haven't scored a point. So, yeah. A little bit unfortunate. A little bit unfortunate for them. But, yeah. So, it is what it is, though. Check out the driver standings. So, Leclerc's lead at the top has now shrunk to 11 points ahead of Russell. And now 17 points ahead of Perez. We're 24 points back in 4th. Verstappen is in 5th, 28 back. And Hamilton is 6th, 35 back. So, right now, the top 4 are within a race of each other. Verstappen is over a race behind, and Hamilton is over a race behind as well. Sainz, believe it or not, could actually sneak his way in if he manages to still finish ahead of Leclerc, Russell, Perez, myself, Verstappen, and Hamilton for the remainder of the season, that is. Which it's likely, but you never know. But then you got Alonso P8, Norris 9th, and Oscar Piastri 10th, Stroll 11th, Gasly 12th, Ocon 13th, Bottas 14th, Magnussen 15th and Albon 16th. Still got Hulkenberg, Sonoda, Zhou, Sargent, De Vries, and Lawson that have yet to score a point. Constructors, Red Bull now takes over the top spot by 1 point over Mercedes and 21 over Ferrari in third. This is turned out to be one of the most amazing battles yet for a Constructors Championship. Holy shit. Then he got us behind in P4. Aston Martin finally passes McLaren again for P5. McLaren back down to 6th. Alpine 7th, Alfa Romeo 8th, Haas 9th, Williams 10th, and AlphaTauri in P11. So... yeah, and actually, what's crazy to think is Albon could still pass Magnussen, and Williams could still pass Haas and Alfa Romeo, and actually, funny enough, he can still pass even Bottas if he keeps up this momentum. Which, if he's able to, it's going to be big for him. We'll have to wait and see until then, but it's a possibility, and we all need to watch out for that. But again, congratulations to Sainz. We get a very much well-deserved P6. I'll take it. And yeah. Now we just go on to the final 6 races of the season and just see how everything goes pretty much. All right, so the next race is the Qatar Grand Prix, the very first time they're actually going to go to Qatar ever in this playthrough. And yeah, I'm curious how it'll go, but we got some time leading up until then, so I'll go to the activities. Obviously, we got to get the simulator training for our boy. Just get second driver PR filming, and then for the final 4 days, attend an F1 sim racing event. So, do all that. And then we got the marketing facility now, which now our claim will be improved by 10%, which is good. But we can't really get anything on chassis because the 2 things that need to come in, the engine cover and the cockpit weight reduction, should be coming in relatively the same time. So we're going to pour our resource points into the aerodynamics first so we can adapt these parts for next season. If we get passed by any team below us, that goes to show that they really aren't paying attention to the regulations. Like, that's just what it is. So, get as much of this as we can. Hop over to here, see if we can get anything. Can we get anything with 133? No. However, all the drag reduction, all the DRS is good to go. We have 2 left on front downforce and 2 left on rear downforce. And then we still got to deal with the 11 here, and I can't touch any of these, so I'm just gonna have to lose. So yeah, or actually no, I'm not gonna lose those ones because it says there's just 5 parts at risk, which is this, this, and this. These 6 don't even count, so I'll take it. But yeah, so we got those in. Aston Martin is the best team. Oh shit, that might actually end up being big, because that might be where Alonso might win. So yeah, but oh yeah, we can now we're now Team McLaren 15, so we can get a new sponsor. Let's go. So I've thought a little bit about what kind of sponsor I would want, and it's not like I've thought long and hard about this, okay? It's not like I've thought long and hard about it. But we have Distort and we have In To Love You, right? Another sponsor that I think that we can do the primary objective for in any of the final races this season is probably going to be either Opaque or Salve. Or Shark, for that matter. We can actually reunite with Shark. So I would do 0, but I don't know if I'd be able to achieve consistent podium finishes. We haven't done that in, what, 2 games since F1 2020, where we went on from like the last half of season 1, the entirety of season 2, and the first half of season 3 doing that. I just don't think we're gonna be able to do that again. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go on ahead and we're gonna reunite with Shark, which is complete a race without cutting in a single corner, which easy money. So we'll get them in or get them on. So now we'll have $1 million in income, and going into Qatar, they will be featured on the cart. So we'll slap them on in certain areas where they should be. And we should all be good to go. So hopefully that's the case. And our teammate ranked up too. So where is he at? He's a 75 rating. His experience is now 45. His racecraft is 72. His awareness is 73, and his pace is 80. Is he higher than anybody with that? I have to see. Is he higher than anybody? So he's higher than Sargent. He's higher than DeVries. He's obviously higher than Teo. Anybody down? No, that's it. I thought he would have been higher than Oscar, but even Oscar got a really big jump in that. But yeah, he's higher than Logan and Nick. And I think that's about it. But he might be able to compete for some points. Not like instantly or anything like that, but it's a possibility that he can. So I think I might actually help his experience. 5th of October. Will that come in before Qatar? It'll come in right as Qatar is happening. So we have his experience. His experience will be at 50. So that would help him. So let's go on ahead and do that. Let's upgrade. Let's go on ahead. Let's even get personnel to spec 2, which will be the first department we get to spec 2. And holy shit, we're broke. We're at $22,000. But we'll get the personnel upgrades. So everything is fine. And the weekly resources running costs will cover that 1 million, like at least $1 million that we lost. So we'll be okay. But that'll do it for me today, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you all enjoyed the video. If you guys did, leave a like, subscribe, and hit the notification down below for more. Next race is Qatar. I don't know how we're going to do there. It's going to be the first time we ever go there. And we'll just kind of see how everything goes. I'm kind of curious, and maybe it'll be a good race. Maybe it'll be a shitty race. I have no idea. We'll find out. But thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Chris. I'm out. I'll see you later. Have a good day. Peace out. And I'll see you guys all in the next one. Take care, everyone. Love you guys all very much. And goodbye.